entrepreneurship, and welcome to DoseofNOSA. Thanks for tuning in for your weekly dose. So I'm doing this channel because a lot of people ask me, what do I do in my day-to-day? You know, hi Rob, how are you successful? Like I get Instagram and Facebook and they always get messages like, Rob, I want to be like you. Well, I don't really think that you know what it means to be like me and the kind of work that I put in to make sure that, you know, I attain a certain level of success. And even with the work that I'm putting in, I'm still not at where I want to be at, but this channel is a way of me, you know, allowing you access to my life and what I'm doing, and also giving me an opportunity to be held accountable. Like you guys are going to be my accountability partners, and I feel like anybody on their way or their path to success needs somebody to hold them accountable. So I'm gonna allow my YouTubers to hold me accountable, and it's the same way we interact and we go back and forth. I'm gonna hold you guys accountable. So as you're commenting and liking and saying stuff in the comments or whatever, I'm gonna follow up with you guys to make sure that, you know, you guys are doing the say that you're gonna do. Hey Rob, I wanna be an entrepreneur. Okay, cool. What is the game plan? How are we gonna get there? Hey Rob, I wanna buy this car. I wanna do that, or I wanna do this DIY. Well, all of this is stuff that I'm gonna hold you guys accountable for, and I want you guys to do the same thing. I think what's awesome is that when you throw it out there in the world, like that's half the battle. Like throwing your vision out there is half the battle, and not everybody's gonna be able to see your vision. You think about the Wright brothers and, you know, them creating the airplane and, you know, now humans are flying. Like, that's not something that somebody would have fathomed back in the day, but that's something that they fathomed and that's something that they made happen. So understand, like, you know, when you're pursuing your goals, you're pursuing your ambitions, not everybody's gonna see the end goal. And I always used to tell people, I tell people my vision, I tell people my goal, and they look at me like I'm crazy, like, Rob, you'll never be able to do that, or Rob, you'll never be able to do this, and that. That's cool and that's perfectly fine, because that gives me the fuel and ammunition that I need to more or less shoot straight for that goal and straight for that target, because now it's just like, okay, I can't do it. Well, now I got to show you. You know what I'm saying? And that's how most people, you know, when somebody tells them they can't do it, they'll be like, oh, you know, maybe I can't do it. And self-doubt comes in. And I mean, there have been more people who missed out on success because they quit before they even started. And I mean, you can't hit a home run if you never step up to the plate. So once again, this channel is here to help guide you through that process, to let you know, like, hey, somebody told this dude that he can't do it, and he's still doing it. Like he's still achieving, he's still striving. I mean, a father of four, you know, most people when they have kids at an early age, they think that, you know, it's over for them. It's not. It's just the beginning. Your grind got to be a little bit stronger. Your grind got to be a little bit more passionate, because now you're not just grinding for yourself, you're grinding for your future, i.e. your kids. So, you know, you can either use it as fuel to promote your situation, or you can use it as fuel to self-doubt and continue to hurt your situation. I mean, kids are a blessing, and I think that, you know, honestly, had I not had kids at an early age, I wouldn't be where I was at today, because, you know, my demeanor, my mindset and all that's changed just because, you know, of the difference in situation and different space that I'm in when it comes to me dealing with my kids. And I needed that wake-up call. I needed that. So we're here. And like I said, I'm here for you guys to see, you know, what exactly is going to come from the information that I provide to you guys and how you utilize it, and see you guys' dreams come true. I'm excited and I'm motivated about people growing. Like nothing excites me more than, you know, being able to be around somebody who I've seen grow from, you know, being here to being there. Like I get motivated when I go and meet friends that were here at this certain level and now they're here at this level. And networking with them. And a lot of these videos that you guys are gonna see are gonna be collabs with people that are successful, people that I met in college, people that I met in just the working world, and then just people that I met in the basketball world. I mean, basketball has taken me a lot of places, and I've done a lot of things with basketball, and that's one of my givebacks and attributes to the world, as far as, like, you know, the basketball world. So you're probably wondering, what exactly are you gonna get a dose of? Well, I consider myself kind of handy, thanks to YouTube University. We're gonna be doing a lot of DIYs. I'm an auto enthusiast. I love cars, trucks, motorcycles, anything that drives, goes. That's us, that's me, that's what we're gonna be talking about here. We'll also be talking about, you know, being a parent and going back to school. That's something that I've done, and something that I'm continuing to do. I'll be going into law school. So we'll definitely be talking about my process and how that's gonna go and how it's gonna work. And of course, you guys will be here along the way to go apart that. And then entrepreneurship is another thing that we're gonna be discussing. I started my LLC, it's called NOSA LLC. It's going to be my umbrella company for NOSA Autos. This is my car dealership that I plan on, starting. I've actually already started going through that process. Also, NOSA Transport is a partnership that I have with a friend of mine that I actually went on my master's program with. As far as transport, that's trucks, box trucks, that kind of situation or whatever. And then of course, NOSA Investings. And NOSA Investings is going to be my real estate type situation where we're going to be, of course, investing in real estate. So you guys will get access to all of that. And a lot of people, want to get into investment. A lot of people want to start a car dealership. A lot of people, want to start their own company. I'm going to give you the how-to and the play-by-play of exactly how to go about it. Some things that I've learned, some things that, that if I wish I would have known, I wouldn't have done. So in case you could learn from my mistakes. So I already took the L for you so that you can take the win. You don't have to thank me or pay me for it, but I did that for you. And I'm still learning. Like I'm not at all a guru in this situation. You guys are gonna be right here beside me as I'm learning and navigating through the world of entrepreneurship and the do's and don'ts. We'll also be talking about finances on this channel. Credit, managing money, coming up with a budget. You know what I'm saying? That's for you, so that you can gain and obtain those goals that you want to achieve. And it's going to require sacrifice. You're not going to always be able to get the newest pair of Jordans. You're not going to always be able to get the newest car that you want. But when you take those sacrifices now, you'll be able to get all of those things later. So, a simple wait now will turn into a simple great later. So we'll also be talking about sports and fitness. I played basketball professionally overseas. I played basketball in college. And thanks to COVID, I'm currently in this wonderful dad bod that I have that we're going to be working on. And I'm going to put the ugly, nasty pics of me on there so you guys can see it. But I'm only doing it as a starting point. I'm not down on myself. I'm not, oh man, I'm terrible. None of that. Because we all got to start somewhere. I'm going to start from there. And I'm guys going to show you the process. And anything that we talk about on this channel, the main thing that you're going to have to remember is consistency is key. Consistency is key. So if these are all topics that you're interested in and you want to join me on this journey, go ahead and like and subscribe so you can get your weekly dose.